or sigao since the world began. That means the Old Testament was a secret to even the people who prophesied it. So a Jeremiah will come and say, thus saith the Lord. And when he's through, he will say, what did I just say? And Isaiah will come and say, thus says the Lord. When it's true, you say, I don't even know what I'm talking about. They were speaking, but they didn't know what they were talking about. Somebody says, what are you talking about? 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, the 9th verse. 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse number 9. But as is this written, I had not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God had prepared for them that love him. So their eyes never saw, even though they were prophesying. And their ears never heard, even though they were prophesying. And their hearts could not take what they were saying. So that's why in the Old Testament, God spoke. In the Old Testament, Satan spoke. In the Old Testament, angels spoke. In the Old Testament, animals spoke. In the Old Testament, prophets spoke. So you have a book of speakings. So that's why Paul will say to Timothy, study, the word spudazo, be diligent to make yourself approved unto God, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. The word autotomio, to cut through a path, to arrive at the knowledge of the truth. Are we in the building tonight? So you can't just take the words hook, line, and sinker, because there are places God spoke and Satan spoke and all combined in the same place. So you've got to be able to cut through. And to be able to cut through, you have to cut through the way Jesus cut through. How did Jesus cut through the Old Testament? Beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them in all the scriptures, destination, the things concerning himself. So Jesus is the essence. Jesus is the substance. Jesus is the content. Jesus is the context. Jesus is the life. Jesus is the reality of the message of the Old Testament. If you miss Jesus, you miss God. If you don't know Jesus, you don't know God.